going on, everybody? Welcome to part 28 of my playthrough for Pokemon Blue. In the last episode, we finally finished up the Pokemon Mansion, I think the most fan-acclaimed least favorite dungeon in the game, especially for me, definitely my least favorite area in the game. And it's all done now, we don't have to go back in there. But even though I say it's such a bad dungeon, you know, it's really not that horrible. It's kind of like good in the sense that I don't like it. It's interesting, it's weird, you'll have to try it sometime. So, from the last episode, I actually fixed up a little bit of my inventory, just got rid of some items we don't need, and actually kept the secret key which we got in the Pokemon Mansion, which is needed to get into Cinnabar Gym so we can take on the gym leader, BLAINE. And Cinnabar Gym is, out of all the gyms in the game, the gym I am most well equipped for taking down with my team. Like, my team build is gonna wreck this gym. Obviously, it's a fire type gym. Yo, champ in the making. The hot-headed BLAINE is a fire Pokemon Pro. Douse his spirits with water. Yeah, thanks for the tip, man. You better take some burn heals. Yeah, you better take some burn heals. Ah, Pokemon humor. So like I said, this gym is actually probably my favorite gym in the entire game. Koga's gym is pretty cool with the invisible walls, but this gym probably has my favorite gimmick in the entire game. It's a quiz gym. Oh yeah, it's a quiz gym about Pokemon. And I love it because I'm the kind of guy who remembers a lot of like random little tidbits and things from games, and this was like one of the things that's like, knowing those things helps you in this gym. It's like, you have a choice. You can either fight the trainer here, and that'll open the gate for you, or you can at least try the quiz. If you get the quiz wrong, you have to fight the trainer. If you get it right, you don't have to fight the trainer. Pokemon quiz. And like I said, I really like these because they kind of like, they lent you to a different strategy. Like, most of the game's been like grinding and like fighting and stuff. This is actually like stuff to know. And obviously nowadays you can just go online and look it up real quick and get all the questions right, but honestly, if you're a little under-leveled like I am, it's probably a good idea to fight most of these guys, especially because, like I said, my team is so well equipped to take this on. So yeah, it just explains to you the very basic rules, which it seems to do over and over again, just in case you forgot from room to room. But like I said, this is awesome, so alright, here we go, let's get this on. CATERPIE evolves into BUTTERFREE. Let me think about this. Yes. Absolutely, go on through. Yeah, go through that door. And I like the little, I like this, it's a cool choice, I like it. No other gym really offers anything like this. Usually it's like you either have to fight trainers or have to, you know, there are little shortcuts you could take and everything, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. And this guy over here I kind of like because there's no door to fight him and he doesn't actually come at you. You have to talk to these guys to actually fight them. And I'll just show off this first fight just because, so you can get an idea of the Pokemon you're going to see. You're going to see Growlithe, Vulpix, and Charmander. Like, that's the main thing you're going to see here because it's interesting where the fire gym is actually when you think about it, like out in the middle of the water. You think it'd be like on a volcano or something. Well, I mean, technically Cinnabar Island is supposed to be like near a volcano, but thanks to Game Boy Advanced, you know, limits and stuff back in the time, I don't think they could really render it. Actually, there's something in the next episode I'm going to be talking about that's pretty cool that I learned about this game, but I'll save that for next time. We have after we finish up Cinnabar Gym here, we have a bit of a journey on our way, ahead of our way, that I'm kind of looking forward to actually. And honestly, like I said, my team, like even against these kind of Pokemon here, my team is a bit under-leveled, but honestly, I'm not worried because it's me. Come on, you know me better than this. I don't think we've really lost any major fights particularly yet, not that I can remember. And I don't plan on losing any, especially since my team, even though they're under-leveled, are all kind of sort of beast Pokemon. I mean, like, you know, Alakazam, Tauros are kind of like really high-tiered, I suppose you could say. Like, they're tough to bring down. Oh, and Ninetales, too. I like Ninetales. I think Ninetales is a cool Pokemon. I wouldn't catch it for my team unless I was doing some, you know, maybe way down the road I might do some, like, crazy future run where I do Pokemon Blue again, but do, like, a Nuzlocke challenge, which I've been suggested to do, and I would think about it. And I would probably, you know what I'd do? I would either do a spinner where I just pick random Pokemon out of the 1 to 150 that are feasible to catch, or I'd take suggestions. Ah, super nerd. Poor guy. Poor guy. And did you hear that? A door opened when there was no door to open. Kind of funny, though. Oh, that's weird how they have two there and one isn't. Okay, never mind. Well, whatever. I just think it's kind of cool how you fight him and it makes the sound for a door opening, but it's not really there, so. Alright. Pokemon for the gym leader. Here we go. Then you'll get it right, you go through. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. Well, if you're Gary Oak... No. Okay, no. Yes, there are not 9, there are 8. But if no one's ever seen that picture, I should slip that picture in real quick just so you can know. If you're Gary Oak, it's a little different. There are more than 9. Alright, and if actually a cool thing is if you answer the question right, you can still fight the trainer. So kind of nice, you don't lose out on the XP you might need. Just in case you get all the questions right and you're like a fanatic like I am, Just in case you need the XP from the trainers, because these trainers are really good to fight. Like I said, if you're a little low, I recommend fighting these guys, especially since they're all like fire-based Pokemon. If you have any water types on your team, it's just going to tear right through them. And I always used to think Ice tore through water too, but I don't. I think it works on them, but it doesn't like tear through them like I would think it would, which is interesting. I always found Ice to be an interesting type. All right, here we go. Next room. Here we go. Converse your Pokemon for the gym leader. Then you get it right. Here we go. Poliwag evolves 3 times. What? No! Oh, no! I could have sworn! Oh, dude! Oh, okay, I realized in the fight, Poliwag, not... Water trainers and Pokemon fanatics would be so disappointed in me right now. That's okay, I answered that incorrectly just to make them feel good. Yeah. See, they do throw some curveballs at you, I like it. That's what I like, they got harder as they went on, which you would expect, so did the trainers as you went on. Alright, next one, this is room number 4. Are Thunder moves effective against ground element? No. That's... I mean, I guess if you don't use any electric Pokemon or any ground Pokemon, you wouldn't know, but wow. That's okay. Well, we're going to take on this guy too, because it'll be fun. And I might as well just show off this fight. Why not, right? That's kind of one of the common things in, oh, he's just got one Pokemon? Ooh, Rapidash. Yeah, there's probably one of your biggest threats. Rapidash is probably your biggest threat in this gym because it's a pretty fast fire type. Actually, good Pokemon to pick up. If you pick up a Ponyta, I recommend evolving to Rapidash. Not a bad choice. I like it. It might be a Pokemon I use in a future playthrough. Might just happen. Who knows, right? I've always been kind of a fond of Rapidash. I don't know why. Tauros, Rapidash, kind of cool looking Pokemon. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, you should definitely spam Metronome like I'm doing. That's what you should do because it always works out in your favor. Yeah, go up, Steve. Yeah. Poor guy, didn't have a chance against my Metronome. And it's so... it's not even overpowered because it's so random, but it's just so much fun to use. I recommend getting Metronome and putting it on someone. I totally recommend it. Okay. Pokemon quiz. Get the door right, room opens, blah blah blah. Like we haven't... I know, just in case we forgot room to room. But I guess if you haven't like read it yet, you might want to know now. Are Pokemon at the same level identical? Wait, what do you... Like, in what context? Like, are the same level... Is this a trick question? This is a trick question. This is awesome. I'm gonna... I guess what they mean is... Yeah. Aren't they? Wait, no. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes. Yeah! Awesome. Okay. Cool. But I'm gonna fight him anyways, cause I'm a sport. I've been to many gyms, but this one is my favorite. Hey, me too, man. Okay, now that fight's over, and that didn't take long at all, taking on the next one. This is the room right before, I think this is like room 6, 7? Right before, oh, there he is, the gym leader. Hiding behind his doors. Alright, Pokemon quiz. You can't stop me now. Hardest one in the game, here we go. Get it wrong and face the trainer. If you want to converse your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. TM28 contains... Oh, dude! I don't know what TM28 contains. Oh! Damn you, Game Freak. Oh! Alright, this is 50-50. It's either yes or no. I'm not, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip a coin, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and flip a coin, and heads is yes, tails is no, okay? Hold on. Alright, it was heads. Oh no! Luck, you fail me. Bad call, sorry. Fire is weak against H2O. Yes, fire is weak against H2O, which is why I use water. Thanks for the tip, buddy. I appreciate that. So, off screen I took the liberty of healing my Pokemon and setting it up in the right order that I want to take on BLAINE in, so why waste time, right? BLAINE, alright. Gengar, yep, Steve in front, awesome. Are you ready, BLAINE? Are you ready to face my team as I check your staring eye machines? What are they? It'd be cool if there was a quiz behind him to, like, take on. Or he shouted quiz questions at you like Gruntilda. Ha! I'm BLAINE. I'm the leader of the Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Oh! Chug a Conroy-worthy burn. Get it? Burn on the burn. Okay, we're gonna stop doing that. BLAINE wants to fight. Actually, I want to fight, so whatever. I always thought his sprite looked pretty cool, too. Like, I don't know, like a mad scientist doctor. So he's got a pretty good lineup of Pokemon. He's got, you would think he'd actually have a Charizard on him, because when I think of, like, the stronger fire types in this game, I usually think of Charizard, but he's actually got the closer runner-ups. And why not spam Metronome, right? Because who knows what'll happen when I do Metronome. It's what all pro Pokemon trainers do. That's the guidebook, that's what it says. But really, BLAINE isn't, well, like I said, it's not even fair because my team, like, remember when I fought Misty all that time ago? Yeah, my team was not set up to fight Misty, but my team is more set up now than ever to take on, well, really any challenge, but especially fire. I have no weaknesses against fire is my biggest it's not that I have, like, I have Gyarados who's good against water, but if you check out my entire team, none of my team is weak against fire, so he doesn't have any kind of advantage while I have at least no disadvantage. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not about having the better weapon, it's about having the equivalent strength in your mind to fight the... No, it doesn't have anything to do. It's all about spamming Metronome. Oh, now we're out of Metronome. That wasn't a good turn. That was a good turn for Metronome, but sometimes Metronome doesn't always go so well. And Steve is actually... I didn't really mean to have him turn into it, but Steve is actually kind of my wild card. I mean, he's got Self-Destruct, Hypnosis, Metronome. He's got some really random moves on there. No one would see that coming. Like, I should competitive battle with Steve. Tetra, too. Like, you will never see another Nidoqueen with this kind of a random move set. But I like having moves like Horn Drill. It makes things interesting, like visually interesting at least for a playthrough, and fun for me because when I get it, it's very, very satisfying. Come on, Horn Drill. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Horn Drill. I know I could just hit him with one move and finish him off. Yeah. And like I said, Ice is such a weird type to me. It always has been. I always found it weird, even now in later generations. And I think there are only like 2 true Ice types in this game. I think Jinx and Articuno. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. I found Ice to be interesting. Alright, yeah, let's send Tauros out, because Tauros, he hasn't had a ton of screen time, neither has Zippo. And you kind of get, like, it's interesting the way BLAINE's team is set up, because he's got really 2 kinds of Pokemon. He's got Ponyta in the evolved form, and then Growlithe in the evolved form. And the evolved forms of both of those are actually pretty deadly Pokemon, and kind of on the top with, like, the ranks of fire types. I think in Pokemon Yellow, he actually has the Pokemon he used in the anime, which is Magmar. And I always thought Magmar was like the epitome of like fire types. He was awesome, kind of like Electabuzz is the epitome of electric types. And I was kind of disappointed that he didn't have it here, but I think his team here is more challenging. Plus the anime with the manga and the game all don't they don't all clash correctly together. But it's still an awesome series. No one can disagree with that. So here's the star player, Arcanine. Arcanine is the one you gotta watch out for. If you don't have a water type or your team is weak to any type of fire move, you want to watch out for Arcanine, because Arcanine can be a real... I mean, look at... He's 47, I'm 35. Clearly, I am under-leveled, so if I didn't have the type advantage here, with a team that was resistant to everything in fire, then I'd be in trouble, you know what I mean? But luckily, someone's got to go away, right? Eventually, if you play Pokemon with, like, your types, you're eventually going to find a gym leader that works against you. Yeah, Yoshimitsu getting that level up. Defeated BLAINE. I have burnt out. How many of those you got, man? You've earned the Volcano Badge. Yeah, the Volcano Badge. And a crap ton of money. Take my money, leave. Ha! Huh. The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Receive TM 38.9. Contains Fire Blast. Teach it to Fire-type Pokemon. Awesome. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be best. Well, hey, that's your opinion, man. I'm pretty sure in the other version he actually says don't waste it on water Pokemon, which is funny because I could teach Fire Blast to Gyarados, ironically enough. I'm pretty sure I could do that. But I'm probably going to end up teaching that to Charizard, Zippo, because I think he learns it on his own anyways, but it's an extremely powerful fire move on par with like Solar Beam and Hyper Beam and Hydro Pump. It's one of the like top tier strength moves. It's kick-ass. It tears. So that's it. We're done with Cinnabar Island Gym. I'm kind of sad to see it go, because like I said, my favorite gym with my favorite gimmick and my favorite, like, I think gym leader. Lieutenant Surge is a close second. I like Koga. But, that's it. And we're all done with Cinnabar Gym. Alright, so that pretty much does it. We have the Volcano Badge, and we're looking good. 1 badge to go, and we're all done. So we're going to be wrapping things up here. In next episode, we'll be finishing up things on Cinnabar Island and heading off to the north of the sea. So until then, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.